Hey guys, welcome to episode 25 of our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode featuring Fredo Bangino IV. Just a quick recap of last episode. It was back-to-back truck races for Fredo and the Gold Mine Racing team. And he had a couple of very strong finishes. Hey, his best ever finish at Texas was a second place finish. Couldn't quite hold off Grant Enfinger for the win, but still a very strong showing. And then we head off to Iowa, and Fredo just absolutely dominated that race. Led a ton of laps, won easily. Very, very strong truck for Fredo. And just to kind of show you here, that has vaulted Fredo all the way up to second place in the standings behind Grant Enfinger, of course. Needs about 48 points to get to catch Enfinger for the regular season championship. But if the chase were to start now, Fredo Bangino and Grant Enfinger will be tied for the points lead right now. So very strong season for Fredo so far. Of course, we got a lot of interesting stuff going on right down here for the cutoff. You got Riley Herbst in 10th. Only 1 point back is Natalie Decker outside the chase. And, 3 points back to Sheldon Creed, Zane Smith, 4 points back. And 10 points back for Austin Wayne Self. So, yeah, there's about a 5-way fight for the final transfer spot right now. Really 6 if you count Christian Eckes. So, yeah, these 6 drivers right here are all battling to try to get in the chase. They either need to win or they need to get in on points. So, very, very tight battle there. But obviously, Fredo's not having any trouble. He's pretty much locked into the chase, provided, of course, he can stay in the top 20. So, yeah, very strong season for Fredo. So now we switch to this episode where we travel with the Extreme Dirt Tour series, and let's take a look at the points in that series going into the Wrangler 100 at Dirty Bristol. Tony Stewart's got the points lead, Mark Hunter is second, Caleb Stevenson is third, and Fredo Bangino, despite having 3 wins, he's only in 4th place in the points. That's because the one race he didn't win, he crashed and finished dead last. That would be at Eldora right there where he did not finish. So yeah, that really killed Fredo right there. So hopefully we can kind of chip into Tony Stewart's points lead at Bristol and maybe challenge for the regular season championship. So what do you say without further ado, let's head to Bristol and see if Fredo can get another trophy. Alrighty, here we are, ready to qualify at Dirty Bristol. So, we kind of changed the setup up a little bit for Fredo to see how the car reacted. We put a great big rear sway bar in the car, and it did not like that one bit. Fredo ended up destroying the car as a result. We had to rebuild it. So, we made some more changes, put a little smaller sway bar in both the front and the rear, and I think the car has come to life. So let's see how Fredo does. Coming off 4 for the checkered flag, and he qualifies on the pole. Looky there. So even rubbing the wall, he still qualified on the pole. So let's take a look at our starting order. Fredo Bangino the 4th, wins the pole by a half second over Tony Stewart. Randy Davis starts 3rd, Roy Wood 4th, and Danny Hoffman rounds out the top 5. So we will scroll on down and take a look to see where your favorite driver starts. And Cody Brock rounds out the field in 24th. So, yeah, let's see if Fredo can add to the trophy case. Yeah, let's head to the race. Alrighty, Fredo, it's time to sling some dirt at Bristol. We're racing at Dirty Bristol. So, Fredo, if he can win, he can notch his way a little closer to the regular season championship, getting back in the thick of it. If we hadn't had that DNF, we would be in a whole lot better shape. But Fredo's been on a tear ever since. So let's see if he can keep this pace up. And Dirty Bristol, it's a fast track. I mean, it's fast with the cup cars and the trucks and everything. But boy, and these dirt cars, I mean, they are just flat out flying around here. I mean, Fredo's putting some distance on. Okay, we don't need to be doing that. We don't need to be damaging the car or anything. So, because we don't need these guys catching up to us. So Fredo just needs to take a chill pill. I'll tell you what, though, the car is definitely fast. Fredo just needs to calm down, not go all crazy and everything. Just be patient. Work your way through the lap traffic. Oh wow, we got a car upside down. And we almost put another car upside down. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's getting a little wild now. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and pit. We're going to take about a half round of wedge out. And we'll call that good. So yeah, and we still had a car upside down, as you can see right there. So, yeah, things got a little hairy. So we're a little ways back in the field, but I don't think it'll be a problem for Fredo. I think he'll work his way back up to the front. We're up to 11th place. We're back to 11th place, I should say. But as strong as Fredo's car, okay, well, they got him back on his wheels, so that's good. I don't know who that is down there, but at least they got him back on his wheels. He's still steaming down there on the inside of the track. And Fredo is absolutely on a tear. I mean, he's already up to 4th place, getting ready to take 3rd. I mean, he is not messing around. Okay, that 3rd place car there, the green car, he decided to just drive us up into the wall. So yeah, Fredo's probably not going to be happy with him. Oh boy, it's really hard to get on the inside of these guys. Fredo gets a good run. Yeah, that's Carter up there that decided to put us in the wall. So yeah, Fredo might have some words with him. There, but it doesn't matter. He takes 3rd place. Now it's up. Now it's time to chase down the front 2 cars. We've only got a few laps left, only 6 laps to go, so Fredo needs to get on the ball here. Need to watch hitting that apron. Don't want to upset the car. Fredo's drawing a bead on 2nd, takes 2nd. Now we set our sights on the leader, the 43 car. Okay, well, we're not going to pit, obviously. because there's still a lot of lead lap cars, and I don't think pit would help us any. It would be nice to repair some of the damage, but I think at this point we just need to get out front. We got 2 laps to go, so yeah, this is going to be a dogfight to the finish. Well, I say dogfight. Fredo just roared past and took the lead, so I think he'll just start driving off and leaving everybody now. 1 lap to go, and Fredo's going to chalk up another win if he can hang on, not crash the car. Going into turn 3, looks really good. Coming off turn 4, and Fredo Banguino's going to win at Dirty Bristol. Man, oh man, that was a little touch and go there for a little bit, but Fredo pulled the belts tight and got her done. And now he gets to enjoy the spoils of victory here. Preferably without destroying the car. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, celebrate that win, Fredo. There you go. Donuts for everybody. Okay, you know what? I think that's good enough. So, okay, take a look at the race results. Fredo Banguino, the 4th, wins the race over Danny Hoffman, who finished 2nd. Mark Hunter is 3rd. 4th is Hugh Ackerman. 5th is Bobby Carter. And we will scroll on down and see where your favorite driver finishes. And, wow, okay, so the car that was laying upside down was Tony Stewart. Holy cow. So, yeah, Fredo's probably going to take the points lead now after that. In fact, Stu's probably going to drop way down in the standings. That's a bad finish for Stewart right there. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what happens to Tony Stewart here. You know what? I'm gonna watch the replay, and then I'll try to come back and we'll show you what happened. Okay, so oh wow, so there's what happened. Tony Stewart just spun out and got clipped by another car, and he just rolled over. Okay, well that's that's kind of wild there. So, all right. Alright, so let's take a look at your points now, and obviously Tony Stewart finishing dead last had very bad ramifications for him. He drops all the way to 6th place in the standings from the points lead. He went from 10 points up on Fredo to now 15 points behind, or 49. Be 16 points behind. So, yeah. Or no, I'm doing my math wrong. 17 points behind. Sorry about that. So, yeah, that's a huge blow for Stewart. And Mark Hunter is a big beneficiary of that. He takes the points lead. Fredo Banguino is only 5 points out of the points lead now after that win at Dirty Bristol. So yeah, he inches closer to getting a chance to that regular season championship. So yeah, just kind of scroll on down. Caleb Stevenson's 3rd, and there you can see the wreck again right there with Stewart. So yeah, Caleb Stevenson's 3rd, Bobby Carter's 4th in points, Randy Davis rounds out the top 5. Of course, Tony Stewart drops down to 6th. We will scroll on down. Take a look. Of course, Lou Cobb, the only other driver with a win. However, She needs to get herself up in the points a little higher, or that win probably won't count. So, yeah, they need to get on the ball there. And of course, Terrence Russell, last driver to score points. Bobby Williams has no points. He still has not made a race. And of course, once again, Fredo Banguino IV celebrates in victory lane. Yeah, this is quite a dominating season. Very strong season. Alright, looks like we're heading back to the Truck Series this time. We're heading to Chicagoland Speedway. Pour one out for Chicagoland. No longer on the NASCAR schedule, unfortunately. But it is still here in the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. So yeah, at least we got something going here for a good, fun little racetrack here. So what do you say without further ado, let's go ahead and head to Chicagoland for the Camping World 225 and see if Fredo can keep the good times rolling. Let's head to Chicago. Alrighty, here we are ready to qualify at Chicagoland Speedway. So this track is... it's different than Kansas, but in a lot of ways it's also similar. So this should bode well for Fredo. The truck was really good in practice. Fredo really liked it. So we'll find out. How well he does here in qualifying. The truck sure looked fast. Anyway. So here we go. We're coming off turn 4, and Fredo's going to take the green flag for qualifying, and let's see how he does. Goes screaming down this back stretch. I'm telling you what, this truck is absolutely hauling the mail. Coming down and take the checker flag for qualifying. Let's see where Fredo starts. Well, he got the goal and he qualifies 13th. Not bad. Best start on a super speedway, or on an intermediate track so far. Well, I take that back, with the exception of, I think, Dover. So, yeah, still pretty good qualifying there for Fredo. So, all right. Take a look at your qualifying results. Grant Enfinger has a pole. Austin Hill outside pole. Zane Smith is third. Raj Chastain starts fourth. And Ben Rhodes rounds out your top 5. We will scroll on down there and see where your favorite driver starts. There's Natalie Decker, just 1 point outside the chase cutoff. Needs to have a good run to have a shot. So, of course, there's Fredo right there in 13th. We will keep going on down. And Clay Greenfield rounds out your field in 32nd. So, all right, let's head to the race and see if Fredo can keep the good times rolling and get another win. All right, Fredo. Let's see if we can keep the good times rolling. We're underway at Chicagoland. So, pretty decent starting spot for Fredo, 13th. Much better than his average, which is right around 20th or in the low 20s. So, yeah, he's off to a pretty good start already. This is kind of just like Kansas was, where he had a pretty decent qualifying run. And we all know how that race turned out. He took home the checkered flag. So we'll see how well he does here in this race. I'll tell you what, though, he's making some moves. He's up to 8th place. So oh, gotta watch it. Oh, wow, we lost the nose right there. We got up under Tanner Gray's bumper there and wound up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't end well. We wound up hitting the wall pretty hard. So, yeah, we're going to have to bring Fredo in and get some tires. The good news is we'll be off sequence a little bit. Just a shame we got tangled up with another truck there. I'm not sure who that was that Fredo got tangled up with, but either way, it is what it is. So Fredo's got 4 fresh tires, got the damage repaired, and now it's up to him to work his way up through the field. So Fredo just needs to be methodical, working his way up through there and not get too crazy. Boy, the pack is really jostling for position right up there. Some of those guys are 3 wide up ahead of us. So, yeah, Fredo just needs to mind his P's and Q's, don't get on the flat and upset the truck. But I'll tell you what, he's coming to the front. He's already up to 22nd place. So, yeah, Fredo's doing some good stuff. Just don't need to get too crazy and burn the truck up trying to get up to the front there. Hit the rev limiter there, 178 miles an hour. We almost touched 180 right there. Probably still should have took a little more gear out for the draft. But I'll tell you what, the truck is really moving. It's really going. Fredo is absolutely wheeling this thing, getting it to the front. We're kind of getting out of the chaos a little bit. It's getting a little more calm getting up to the front. So Fredo's got a little more room to work with. I'll tell you what, Fredo's moving. He's already up to 12th place. Closing on Anderson for 11th. Going around Hill for 10th. Back up in the top 10, chasing down Tanner Gray for 9th. I'm telling you what, Fredo is absolutely wheeling this truck. I mean, his confidence is absolutely soaring right now. I mean, look at him go. Okay, caution's out, so we're going to go ahead and take 4 tires again. I don't think we want to try 2 tires just yet. And look at the pit crew. Got Fredo all the way up to 4th place. So yeah, this is big right here. So yeah, we're up close to the front, and Fredo's got a truck as well, capable of leading the race. So yeah, I think Fredo's in for some good runs here. So we're kind of getting blocked in by Scooter freezing right now. Oh boy, I think we're getting. Oh no, not again, not again, not again, not again. Okay, we've hit the wall again. We got put in the wall. That's not good. We'll see what that does to Fredo's truck, whether that changes the handling or anything, or slows it down any. Right now it's still holding pace. So we'll see what happens. Fredo did fall back to 13th where he started, so could have ended worse, but okay, we really need to watch ourselves right there. We just about spun Lassard out, so we don't need to be doing anything crazy, risking getting ourselves in a wreck or anything. So we got 10 laps of fuel left and 25 laps to go in the race. So yeah, we're not going to make it on one more stop. We'll have to stop twice anyway. But that's okay. It's all good. And Fredo's kind of picking his way back up through the field again. So that smack off the wall didn't hurt the truck too terribly bad. Oh wow, we just got a pretty good shot there from Austin Wayne Self. He gave us a pretty good bump draft right there. Now we're on the back bumper of Sheldon Creed. He's in 8th. Give him a little shot to get him going. Not really a fan of these guys being tucked up under Fredo's rear bumper. That seems to be upsetting the truck just a little bit. So yeah, we just need to kind of mind our P's and Q's here. I'll tell you what, Fredo's slowly working his way back up to the front. That contact with the wall did change the handling of the truck. It does seem to be tighter, according to Fredo. So I think, though, once we get the damage fixed, I think they'll put the truck right back to normal once again. So we got a pretty good amount of bite. Oh, we got somebody blowing up. Who is that? Oh, it's Matt Crafton who's blowing up. So yeah, that's not good. He's on the outside looking in for the chase. He does not need another bad finish. I would say that would put him into win-only mode. He's got to win now to have any shot of getting into the chase. And there's Grant Emfinger running in fourth. We need him to stay a few spots behind Fredo. Fredo needs to finish a few spots ahead and start gaining some points on him. So yeah, we don't need Grant Emfinger all over Fredo's back bumper, because that's not going to help us. That's not going to help us gain points. But looks like he's running about fourth or fifth. So that's a good sign. Fredo's trying to take the lead away from Johnny Sauter. Hopefully we don't get into contact with anybody. We're getting a good push from the 99. We're going 180 miles an hour down the straightaway. That's what we're talking about right there. Oh man, they are absolutely shoving us down the straightaway. And we are flying right now. But I can only imagine what Pocono is going to be like in Michigan, where the draft really plays a role. I'll tell you what, though, it seems like Fredo's not quite as strong as he was before. He's not really catching Stuart Friesen or Johnny Sauter up front. In fact, he's about to lose third to Zane Smith. So yeah, truck doesn't seem as strong as it had been. Of course, to say that, Fredo retakes third place, so that's a good sign. At least we're not falling off too much. Maybe these other two trucks will start falling off and we can kind of run them back down a little bit. I will say this, it seems like the truck is starting to free up for Fredo just a little bit. He's saying the back end's starting to kind of dance around a little bit. But that's kind of normal for here. This is kind of a bit of a tire-eating track. The pavement's wore out, so tires are a factor here. So, it doesn't seem like the truck is doing too terribly bad. Okay, caution is out, so we will pit again and get 4 tires once again. And look there, a pit crew put Fredo out in front. So yeah, Fredo's got the lead now. So let's see how he does. Let's see if he can kind of run off with this thing a little bit. I'll say this isn't going to be like Iowa where Fredo just dominated the race. He's going to have to work for this one. But, looks like Fredo's on a mission right now. He's trying to run away with this thing. He's got that clean air. His truck's handling really good right now. Ooh, Johnny Sauter's looking to the outside. This could get exciting. And there's Stuart Friesen lurking back there too. Oh man, Fredo drifted up the track, and Friesen and Johnny Sauter both got around him. Truck's starting to get a little unstable right now, but hopefully Fredo can gather it back up and start chasing these guys down a little bit. 7 laps to go. We've got the fuel and we've got the tires to make it. The question is, do we get a caution, and what do we do then? Do we come in and get tires, or do we stay out? I'm starting to think now, with Fredo chasing these guys back down, I kind of think we might need to stay out. But that right front tire is really starting to wear. I'll tell you what, he's closed back in on Johnny Sauter and Stuart Fredo. He may try to take the lead. Fredo's going for the lead. We're 3 wide for the lead. And Fredo Bangino just drives around both of them to take the lead. Now here comes Sauter back on the inside. Friesen thought about trying to make it 3 wide again. Thought better of it though. Now Fredo's just gotta drive off and leave him now. Oh yeah, Fredo's starting to pull away. Truck's starting to free up a little bit. The right side tires are really starting to wear out now. 4 laps to go. I'm telling you what though, the handling has really gone away on these trucks now. Everybody's starting to slide. Fredo's sliding, Johnny Sauter and Stuart Friesen's starting to slide around. Looks like back there lose the handle. So yeah, if we get a caution before the end of the race, this could get real interesting. It really depends on who pits and who doesn't. Oh my goodness, we got caution. So, okay. The question is, do we want to pit? I'm kind of thinking we might need to. So we're going to pit and take 4 tires. Okay, this might be bad. One driver pitted, and that was Jordan Anderson behind us. So Fredo and Jordan Anderson have the freshest tires. But we got a 2-lap shootout. Can Fredo get all the way back up to the front, or did we just cost ourselves a win by pitting? We're going to find out. So here we go. I don't know. Fredo's roaring to the front. He's got those fresh tires. This might get exciting. This might get exciting. Fredo is absolutely flying. Those fresh tires are really doing some stuff. I mean, Fredo's already back up to the top 10. Can he get to the front and win this race? Everybody's tires are shot except for Fredo's. And Jordan Anderson, who has fresh tires. Oh boy, we gotta watch ourselves there. Fredo's doing some slicing and dicing. One more set of corners to go. Oh man. That cost us the race right there. We got on the apron and lost it. But Fredo's still going to wind up with a top 10 finish. Finished 7th. If Fredo hadn't slid sideways, we might have been talking about Fredo's 4th win. So yeah, that got pretty exciting though. All right, well, our gamble didn't pay off for Fredo in terms of win, but hey, we thought we'd try something. We probably should have stayed out on old tires and hope for the best. But I'll tell you what, it almost paid off. Fredo almost came back and won. Just got on the apron there and spun sideways. But yeah. So anyway, rundown. Johnny Sauter wins the race. Ben Rhodes finishes 2nd. Stuart Friesen 3rd. Matt Crafton is 4th. Gus Dean with a top 5 finish. And Brett Moffitt finishes 6th. And Fredo Bangino the 4th finishes 7th. Has shot to win the race. Made it 3 wide. Like I said, he hit that apron. The truck got loose and spun sideways, but still yet great effort for Fredo. There's the rest of the field. Grant Enfinger, Fredo did make up some points there. Not as much as we would have liked, but But still, good points day for Fredo, closing out on the regular season championship there. So Grant Enfinger finishes 12th, Austin Hill 13th, and we will take a look on down. Todd Gillen with a not so great run. That may put him in danger of missing the chase. He does have a win to fall back on, assuming that nobody else wins between now and when the chase starts. So, but that's not a good run for Todd Gillen right there. Neither is it for Jordan Anderson, who needs points and or a win to get in. And there's the rest of your finishers right there. John Hunter Nemechek and Joe Nemechek. Both Nemecheks round out the field in 31st and 32nd. Neither one finished. All right, take a look at the points standings. Like I said, Fredo Banguino does gain points on Grant Enfinger, even though he does lose a spot. Drops down to third, loses second to Johnny Sauter. Only 5 points behind. Look at there. Top 3 drivers all have 3 wins. Yeah, that could get real interesting. But Fredo close in to a 43-point deficit. Behind leader Grant Enfinger, Johnny Sauter with 38 points to make up on Johnny Sauter. So yeah, this could get real interesting going on down. Let's see where chase cutoff drivers are. Todd Gillen still stays still well inside the top 10. But he's going to be sweating some bullets because a whole bunch of guys just closed in on him right there. Austin Hill has 2 wins. That pretty much guarantees him a spot in the chase, assuming he stays in the top 20. Zane Smith pops into the top 10, though. Sheldon Creed does, too. Look there, tie for 9th and 10th with 283 points there. But look at who is working behind those guys. Christian Eckes, a mere 2 points out of the top 10. Austin Wayne Self, 5 points back. Nally Decker, 6 points back. Riley Herbst, 9 points back. Matt Crafton, 19 points back. He's not mathematically out of it, but they are rapidly approaching win now mode. As for all the rest of these guys, Jordan Anderson needs to win a race. Gus Keene needs to win a race. I would say Brett Moffitt, he's fringe mathematically able to get in, but I would say a win would do him good. And then all these guys back here, they need to win to get in and also get in the top 20. Tanner Gray's the last driver in the top 20. All these drivers need to win and get in the top 20 in order to have a shot. So we'll go on down and take a look. Jason White, the last driver to score points. And Tyler Hill just a little, have no points. They have not made a race. All right, let's see what race we head to next. And once again, we're staying with the Truck Series. Okay, so we need to see what kind of incentives we got. You know what? Let's try for the challenging one. Let's do the 3 top 10s in 5 races. So, okay, we got some contract options as well. Let's see what this is going to endure here. So, it's basically still with the Truck Series. I don't see any nationwide teams in here. There's Motorsport, which is 5. 4 teams. Johnny Sauter is angry with us apparently, so we are not making friends with Johnny Sauter. Apparently everybody else, okay, Todd Gillen is angry at us, so I don't know really what all we've done to him. I'm sure we've done some not so great things. So yeah, Other than that, a lot of good, strong teams there. But I think we're going to stick with our own team. So we're just gonna back out of that. And oh look, we head to Pocono Raceway. Yeah, if you remember the last time we were at Pocono, it was not a good race for Fredo. So we'll see if he can turn around and have a good finish at Pocono. So, and oh, by the way, because we now have enough money, we can now buy ourselves another chassis. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's buy us another Speedway chassis. So there you go. Now we have a Speedway chassis. That also means we can now hire more people. So we're going to need a suspension specialist. Let's see, we got 3 engine guys. We got, let's see. I think what we're going to do, yeah, let's hire this guy. So okay, we've got our employees hired now. We got some new employees. So let's go ahead and repair our truck damage. We'll repair the damaged truck and upgrade the new truck. So yeah, we'll have it all set up, ready to go for Pocono. So that'll be our next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, that is. And we will catch you in the next episode, where we will try to redeem ourselves, especially Fredo, at Pocono Raceway. Hopefully no DNFs this time. We'll catch you in the next episode. Take care, all. Bye for now.